Okay, here we go. This is my 1964 Honda C200, and I've owned this bike for more years than I care to think about, probably since the early 80s. Never actually had it registered in my name. I've only ridden it once. It was something I got from a very dear family friend, and this motorcycle is the first motorcycle I had a ride on, and doing the math, I probably would have been 10 or 11 years old when that happened. And I'm not saying that I rode on a bike like this. I'm saying this is the motorcycle I rode on, the first motorcycle I rode on. So anyway, I've had it for many years, and I've been accumulating parts, hoping someday to put it back together and get it on the road. The engine was in pretty rough shape. The transmission was really bad, so I ended up purchasing a 125cc Lifan, L-I-F-A-N. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I have had it running in this bike, and it's a pretty cool little motor. Fits really, really nice. Very little modification to get it to fit in the bike. I had to do a little bit of grinding on the frame, on the right and the left side of the frame, but it bolted right up just like it was made for it. Here we got brand new wheel and brand new spokes. That is the original center hub. That's all been polished to within an inch of its life. And new, I don't even know what kind of tires these are. Something I picked up on the web. Pretty cool looking. I've got a little bit bigger one on the back, and then on the front, really can't see that too well, but anyway, so here's the right side of the little bike. It's kind of tight in the workshop here, so it's tough for me to get around and see everything. There's the rear wheel. The rear still needs a little bit of polishing on that center hub, but the hub itself looks really good. It's just the brake mounting plate there that needs some work. And you can see the bike's got a little rust here and there. Sat for many, many years in a cow barn, and not abused, but just kind of left on its own for several years. Very solid, no major rust out or anything. So it's a really good start. I've done some stripping here. You can see the self-etching primer on the back. That's all been stripped right down to bare metal with a circular grinder wheel, and then sanded and then primed. I haven't finished the whole thing. Thought about getting it sandblasted, but it was a very expensive proposition to do that, so I figured I would just put some hours into it and grind it down on my own and get it all primed with the self-etching primer, and then sand it all out, prime it, make it flat and smooth, and then paint it, so I could say, yeah, I did that. These are some really cool looking little shocks that I found on the web. I don't remember exactly where I got them, but it was quite a struggle to find something that fit the exact dimensions. I'm going to have to make some spacers to get them to work up under here, but I'll make it all work, no doubt, and they'll look really cool on this neat little bike. This seat here is not the original seat. The original was in pretty rough shape. I got this from Malaysia, as I did several other parts for the bike. A couple of really cool items I got from Malaysia as well are these front turn signals. I just thought they were slick, so I had to have them. Those will polish up just like chrome. I'm going to have to drill a couple of holes in the handlebars to get the wires to route through, but they'll look really slick once everything's all said and done. As far as the front here, where the headlight bucket goes, I've got some brand new plastic, again from Malaysia, and a brand new black front fender to go with it. Kind of wish it was a red or a blue or even white, because the bright colors I think are really cool. But this bike was originally black, so we're gonna keep with the black theme. In the back here, you see I got some really cool looking old Buco bags. I got these on eBay many years ago, and just had them sitting on the shelf knowing that someday I would do something with them. And right now they're just kind of staged for where I want to put them on the bike. They're just held up by some 2x4s here. But it gives you an idea of what it's going to look like from the back. That red light is going to be a brake light, and then the orange is going to be turn signals. So that'll look really cool when it's all done. Got some neat flat stock and round stock stainless steel bar, so I'm gonna make my own brackets for it, and then polish up the stainless steel so that it looks just like chrome. And here's the other buckle bag over here. This is what's going to be going on the right side of the bike when all's said and done. And I've also got some other really cool bags that might end up on the bike someday. I'm not sure yet. You can see them right up there. A couple of more. I believe these are Buco bags also. Those I got on eBay. And so those will get polished up and sanded and primed and painted and blocked, and they'll look pretty and shiny, and maybe get those on the bike someday. The gas tank. The gas tank was really cool because it's in awesome shape inside. There was very little surface rust. I sloshed around some lacquer thinner in there, and then I threw a box of nails inside the gas tank. They're sheetrock nails. I put them all back away, but little 1 1/8 inch sheetrock nails. I just threw a whole box inside the gas tank and then just shook the thing like crazy, and then dumped out the nails, run a vacuum cleaner through it to get all the dust out, and it is just absolutely spotless inside. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So this is my project. I really wish I had thought ahead and done some neat pictures of it as I was going through. It would be really cool to do a complete before and after, but this is a during, and then we'll be doing more as it progresses, and then hopefully we'll be turning the key. Let's see, right now today is today's January 21st, 2012, and I'm planning on having this as a birthday present to myself to ride up and down the driveway. It's not going to be done, but it'll be all functional. I want to get it assembled and working with all the lights and everything working, and get it shifting through the gears and the bags mounted, and then once all the work is done, I'm going to tear it back down, do the rest of the body work on it that it needs. Prime it, block it, paint it, polish it, and put it back together. That way I don't risk scratching anything while I'm trying to put it back together and make new parts for it. This will be, I think, the safest way to do it. So that's about it. I've also got a couple of other bikes that I'm going to be working on, so I'll be putting up some videos on those. One of them, I think, is a Honda C110, and the other one is actually a Honda CT70H, and that one lives right up there in the attic of my workshop. You can't see it, no, but it's there, trust me. So, anyway, stay tuned. There'll be some more videos going up, and I look forward to turning the key and kicking this thing over and listening to it run. I'm hoping to get it running this weekend. It won't necessarily be on the ground, but it will be running. I got this really cool table here that I made. Look at this thing with the wheels on it and everything. Isn't that slick? And got my own little MacGyver wheel holder here for the front wheel, because the thing was kind of wobbly bobbly. So yeah, so that's where it stands. And as I say, more later. Film at 11. Back to you, David. Okay, yeah, I forgot to mention too. Here's the wiring harness. This is a mix of the original wiring from this bike and combined with wiring for the aftermarket engine, the Chinese clone engine. And as I said before, we did get it working. It was running. I wasn't able to find much in the way of wiring up on the web. Of course, this was several years ago that I did this. So what I plan to do is come up with the wiring once I figure out what needs to happen in order to get this engine wired into this old bike. I'll come up with a wiring diagram, and I'll post that along with or link to it probably. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll come up with a wiring diagram so that I can share this with everybody, because I know that myself, I'm still searching to try and find somebody who's done this successfully with documentation on how they did it, and I'm not able to find that. So I'll come up with my own and post that for everybody to enjoy, and hopefully it'll help somebody else out who's trying to do the same thing with their cool old bike. So anyway, we'll update this soon, and hope to have something up with this little monster running later on this weekend. That'd be cool. talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.